Hello, my name is Mrs. Daniels, and I am the mother of 3. My oldest is 22, and she's a digital artist, among other things, and a college graduate. Very proud of her. And I have a middle child who's a boy who has suffered from autism and gone through quite a bit journey himself, but has also brought me through the journey of learning about what life is about, what is important, and a little bit about truth about our government and medical world. My last child is my youngest, and she's my old soul. As I was an artist always growing up, I was always doing visual art and painting. But it was always something that was put on the side burner because to me, life was about service to others, about caregiving and taking care of others' needs first. The golden rule. It's always been my standard. And so when I had this other child who has this talent, of course, I was right there for her on that. But she's a musician and I have no musical talent at all. So great appreciation. I understand the art. I understand the process. We both love theater, so we had a lot of synchronicity in there, which brought us to Hollywood. And I was a little bit wise about Hollywood, so I wasn't so sure if this is where we wanted to go. But she was really interested. I remember when she did her first group thing with a bunch of kids, she says, "Mom, I found my place. I'm so happy. I found my people." And I knew she had just found artists, and that is such a beautiful thing. So we did the Hollywood thing and we learned quite a bit, and I really realized there wasn't like just the Hollywood thing that was the dark side of Hollywood, but it really was infiltrated at all levels, and it just wasn't a place for us to really move ahead and grow as artists. Though we met some wonderful people, took some great classes, learned so many new skills, but it's trying to scratch our head, now what do we do with this? Where does this go? And then pandemic came. And that really kind of changed everything, and for everybody that changed a lot of people's world. Of course, I had already kind of been awakened with my middle child with the autism, what vaccines were all about, and I was not surprised what was happening. But how do you move forward? What do you do? Then I met all these people who started to come together, and all my life I'd always been like a Christian, more than a Christian, a spiritual person. So a spiritual person raised in sort of a Christian environment, which I attached a lot of my beliefs to. But it was really about having a connection to Source and God always, and living in your truth, and living in what resonates with you, and not backing down from that. So as this transpired, I was like, you know what, I'm meeting these people. That's what I've heard all my life, that these people are going to come together at the end times and we're going to find each other. And I'm like, how's that going to work? And all of a sudden it started to happen. And that's when around the time where I got a hold of the Seed book through Anti-Gravity on Telegram. And I looked at it and I started to read it, and I was like, I went to the website and I was like, this is what I've been thinking all the time. And total respect for Lannette. Here's somebody who saw the vision, and not only saw it, but she moved forward. She's going to make it happen. She's going to start it. She's going to do what I knew in my heart needed to be done. You need to change. You need to do it the right way and just make it happen. And to change the industries back to the artist, back to the creative, back to respect for the process. And that includes my little one who's only 10 years old. And it's just a growing process. She needs those opportunities. Lannette called me on the phone, and something immediately happened when I started talking to her. I felt like she was right there with me, and I truly believe she was. And I immediately felt this comfort and trust, like I'd known her all my life. And I can't explain it except for to say, I know that trust is the same thing I feel when I go into meditation and prayer and I ask for God's source to be with me. And I recognized it. I go, she's good, she's real, she's true, she's of the Spirit. And her entire movement is what God has always wanted and put it in human hands and give it to the artists and let it grow into what it's supposed to be. I'm also always loved to garden. So the seed really means something to me. Though I have to say I'm not that great of a gardener. So I've had quite a bit of failure. So a lot of people think of the seed and all that information being contained in. You put it in the soil and you don't see it for a while, but it's doing something underneath, and you water it and grow, and it becomes what it's meant to be. But to me, there's another element of the seed and the seed movement and the seed itself. For me, it's to find something that maybe has failed in your garden, like one of my plants that didn't make it, but it made it far enough to get a tiny little plant that had a few seeds. And I could take those seeds and replant them and try again. So to me, the seed movement means to take what was good that may not have worked and put it back in the soil and tend to it again with a little bit more knowledge and make it grow into what its true potential is.